It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message!
Ever wonder why you see the same stereotypes of black and brown people depicted in hip-hop music? What if I told you that some of the biggest music companies are in cahoots with private prison owners, and that the rap music we listen to is not only meant to entertain, but to verbally and visually support criminal behaviors that funnel disenfranchised people into these private prisons? Lastly, what if I told you I have proof?
YouTube. Tabby trolling. Back again. CEO Clout Team Entertainment. Best rap on YouTube, hands down, no questions asked. Whew, boy. All right, man. The proof is here. The proof is here. Every time you turn on the radio, man, what y'all hear about? The bitches, hoes, kill this nigga, kill that nigga, I fucked your bitch, I fucked your girl, blah, 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 right? And it's all not just entertainment. Everything we see is done on purpose. Everything has an agenda. I'm just little old Tabby trolling. I don't know anything, right? So check this clip out right here.
In 2012, CoreCivic, formerly known as Corrections Corporation of America, the biggest name in the private prison industry, contacted 48 states offering to buy their prisons. One requirement of eligibility for the deal was particularly strange: an assurance by the agency partner that the agency has sufficient inmate population to maintain a minimum 90% occupancy rate over the term of the contract. Wait, right? What? What kind of legal and ethical measures could be taken to ensure the maintenance of a 90% prison occupancy rate? Now let's work together to connect these things, because I'm sure you're a smart person. It won't be long. Let's do the work. In 2012, a mere 232 media executives were responsible for the intake of 277 million Americans, controlling all avenues necessary to manufacture any celebrity and spark any trend.
All right, now, so with that being said, think about all the shit you hear on the radio. It's all bullshit, man. Let's just be real. It's all bullshit. You got throat babies. You got all kind of shit going on, man. Like, and they eating it up, dog. Like, you go on TikTok, man. Like, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just see just secular, just over sexualized, over violent, just shit, you know what I'm saying? Like on the radio, like 277 Americans. You got 232 people responsible for 277 million Americans listen to this bullshit we listen to on the radio every day. Right? And it's not like ain't no good music out there. Plenty of good music out there. But it's not about good music, it's about the agenda. It's about hip hop. It's about prison. It's about our people, man. So let's keep this video going.
Time Warner, as the owner of Warner Brothers Records, can not only sign an artist, but since they're also owners of Entertainment Weekly, they can also put an artist on the cover by next week. You think you choose what you listen to, but do you? Both BET and MTV belong to Viacom. Okay, now I know that's not news to some, but when the use of these media conglomerates is cross-checked with ownership of the biggest names in prison privatization, it's starting to get a little fishy. The largest holder in CoreCivic, formerly Corrections Corp of America, is Vanguard Group Incorporated. Vanguard is the #1 largest holder in both Viacom and Time Warner. Vanguard is also the largest holder in the GEO Group, the second largest owner of private prisons in the U.S.
I keep trying to tell y'all, you do not choose what you listen to on the radio. They choose your favorite rappers and singers for you. You do not have any Any input. Zero input. Zero on what goes on the radio as far as mainstream goes. Now we can talk about YouTube and this and that. We're talking about right now, we're talking about radio because radio is still reaches more people than YouTube ever can, than Spotify ever can. We're talking about radio. It's a free service that people listen to every day in their cars. We talking about throat babies. We talking about killing niggas. We talking about infidelity. We talking about black on black crime. I have not heard one positive song in years on the radio. On the radio. It's very important I say it's on the radio. Because the radio reaches a very big demographic that YouTube just can't touch. I digress. Let's keep it going.
Time Warner, as the owner of Warner Brothers Records, can not only sign an artist, but since they're also owners of Entertainment Weekly, they can also put an artist on the cover by next week. You think you choose what you listen to, but do you? Both BET and MTV belong to Viacom. Okay, now I know that's not news to some, but when the use of these media conglomerates is cross-checked with ownership of the biggest names in prison privatization, it's starting to get a little fishy. The largest holder in CoreCivic, formerly Corrections Corp of America, is Vanguard Group Incorporated. Vanguard is the #1 largest holder in both Viacom and Time Warner. Vanguard is also the largest holder in the GEO Group, the second largest owner of private prisons in the US. The overlap in private prison / mass media ownership is disturbing. Let's make this clear. The people who own the media are the same people who own private prisons. The exact same people.
They say knowing is half the battle. Right? Now you know. Now you know what goes on when it comes to mainstream media and our people. This is the deliberate thing that's going to happen, and all this ties into No Day of News November. This is just obvious and a cognitive dissonance of our people to just accept what's going on. We are in a world of trouble because it seems like we're going in the opposite direction, man. Like, it's very hard pressed to find anything positive on the radio. And once again, I'm just focusing on radio right now. I'm focusing on just the radio aspect of this right now. We're gonna get into everything else, but this video is talking about the radio influence. It is very, very evident that there's an agenda going on. It's been going on for years, decades. Somebody wants to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I won't stop talking about it. I digress. Let's see what's going on.
The exact same people. They make money from getting so-and-so from the hood to glorify the life they live. And they don't care about the impact it has on others because money is the motive. Then when the music influences others in criminal behavior, they make money from all the impressionable low-income people of color that are expected to go inside their private prisons. You can research these companies yourself, by the way, it's not hidden.
It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message.